No man has more admiration for Robert E. Lee than I do. Why, just last week, my publisher and I were discussing Lee's brilliant leadership in our sad, recent national conflict.
Do it.
I got him.
All right, boys.
Let's not be doing anything we'll regret later on.
We hear you've been bragging in this here book about being a Yankee cavalry hero in the Michigan Fifth.
When Legend Came Marching Home is a novel, gentlemen, it's fiction. None of the story is true.
Oh, I suppose that the war never happened.
Well, that part's true, of course. What I meant was...
Because all of the boys here wore gray, and they was proud to do so.
Forget it. Yes, well, the historical novel does take certain liberties with the blending of fact and fiction.
It's Yankee double talking, ain't it?
Come on, let's get it over and done with.
Let's show how it dresses Yankee down here.
You know, it just makes me sick to see you so full of yourself and your Billy Yank blues.
Yes, well, it's beginning to make me a little sick, too. But I swear, I've never worn the uniform. That's my head on another man's body.
Oh, that's it. No man's gonna insult my intelligence this way. Give me that car.
Let's show how it
All right, boys. You've had your fun.
Abigail, honey, what is it you think you're doing with that gun?
Well, Raleigh, I'm fixing to put some buckshot in your backside. Unless, of course, you'd like to go on home, and I mean now. I'd just as soon put it in your front side.
Ma'am, your beauty is exceeded only by your sense of good timing. I thank you.
Why, Mr. Legend, are you all right?
It's Pratt, actually, Ernest Pratt, writer of books. Would you let me down? The blood's running into my eyes.
Oh, why, yes, how absolutely horrible of me. What you must think of Texan hospitality, sir.
Well, the wounds of the nation heal slowly. I wish my publicist had considered that before he scheduled this Southern book tour.
I think that I have just lost all of my manners. Well, I'm Abigail Steele. I've read all of your stories, and I have so been looking forward to meeting you.
Well, I'd love to sign a book for you, but as you can see, I am upside down.
You know, I've always thought that my life would make a most compelling book, but...
Really?
I fear that a tragic turn of events is forthcoming.
Yes? How's that?
Well, it's my father, Mr. Legend. He's a great man, and I love him dearly, but he's never recovered from his wartime experiences, and, well, I fear what his bitterness may drive him to do.
Miss, I'd love to talk to you about this, but
Did
as
you
you
know
can
that
see...
President Grant is on a speaking tour that takes him right through Texas?
Well, we must have the same publicist.
I think that my daddy plans to do him harm.
What?
Well, maybe you could talk to my father, Mr. Legend, and make him see that he could wind up hurt or maybe even dead.
Ma'am, I'd love to talk to you. I don't know how I could help you. Could you please let me
You
down?
know, I really do believe that it is all my mama's fault, really. We were living outside Atlanta when Sherman's army came through and... Oh, the hellish vision of that awful time, sir. Well, I still have an unreasonable fear of fire. Anyway, Mama caught the eye of a dashing Yankee major by the name of John McCullough. And of course, we had no idea that Daddy was still alive at this time in a Yankee prison camp. He'd been caught in that horrible massacre at Hampton Falls. But much to my dismay, I could tell that we
20 minutes later, my ears began to bleed on her pantalettes. That seemed to get her attention. She finally untied me.
And?
And I canceled my swing through Alabama and Mississippi. Doesn't take me long to gauge the mood of my audience, no sir.
I want you to increase the rate of the secondary oscillations. But did you talk to him?
Who?
Her father.
Her father was the last person I wanted to talk to. If you believe her, Colonel Steele ate worm-infested horse meat for 8 months in a prison camp while his wife enjoyed conjugal bliss with a Union major, huh?
Janos, the maximum electrical pressure is falling below the elevated terminal capacity.
That's intriguing.
What are you working on?
No. What she said to you, you know, I think it might make for a good book.
Oh, please. Nobody wants to read a melodrama about an aristocratic Southern woman who barely survives the burning of Atlanta. Come on.
All right. So, what are you going to tell the president?
Excuse me?
Well, you can't very well let him be assassinated, can you?
Professor, the woman has a very severe dementia.
I would not want the death of a president on my conscience. Move. Bravo!
The heck is that?
Ball lightning.
Actually, Aristotle called them fireballs.
Thought of by many renowned men of science to be an optical illusion.
Darn good one, if you ask me.
Yeah, I thought it was an optical illusion myself until I saw one appear accidentally by the tower. I determined that it was a resonance of the electromagnetic field. And what you are seeing for the very first time in the history of man is ball lightning created artificially.
What can you do with it?
I have no idea. Could change the course of human events. Possibly not. Right now, it's delightfully useless, and we shall follow this useless research wherever it may take us.
That's the spirit.
I want you to mark the time and via the Herald. Oh, Mr. Pratt will be going with you. He's sending a wire to the President of the United States.
Why, Mr. Legend, I thought your famous code of honor didn't permit the wagering of money on games of chance.
Well, the boys and I have a little understanding that allows me to dabble in a game of chance now and again. For medicinal purposes, of course.
Oh, medicinal.
Oh, yes. Even Legend has to find a way to release the tensions in this hard life.
You poor dear.
To be frank, I've often turned to the kindness of a discreet woman now and again.
I have never been discreet, but I can keep a secret.
Close enough. Just where do you...
The Silver King, room 5.
Room 7 for me. Convenient.
Nicodemus Legend,
Occasionally.
Detective Rubin, Detective Lynch, Federal Marshal's Denver office.
Yeah, you boys move fast. I just sent that wire to the president yesterday. May I introduce Miss Henrietta?
Just Henrietta.
Henrietta. We were just on our way to...
They can wait.
No, I don't... Maybe it can. Henrietta, I'll try not to be long. Gentlemen? I'm sorry, boys, but I'm afraid this is going to be a wasted trip for you.
Well, they can make us happier, sir. Tell us why you sent a wire to the president.
Well, after what happened to Mr. Lincoln,
So you believe the president's life to be in danger?
to be honest with you, I really didn't take the girl too seriously. Miss Steele was listing a bit off-center, if you know what I mean.
Steele. You're sure that was the name?
Abigail Steele, yes. Why? Is that important?
It may be.
Did she give you any details of this alleged plot against the president?
No. Just the sad and endless story of her father's experience in the Civil War. I don't suppose you fellas could do without those details, could you?
We're aware of Colonel Steele's war record.
Actually, in some Confederate circles, he's considered a hero.
How nice. Well, you boys seem to know everything I know and more. Gentlemen, I don't know if Colonel Steele is a threat to the president or not, but his daughter did help me out of a precarious position down in Texas. I'd like to keep her kind of out of this, maybe hide it.
If it weren't for her, we wouldn't be here now.
That's great.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Legend.
It's Pratt, actually. Ernest Pratt. Legend is a nom de plume. Pseudonym, if you will. I guess I didn't make that clear in my wire.
Of course. Well, we may have other questions. Can we contact you here, Mr. Legend?
Here or one of the other rooms on this floor? Listen, before you go, let me sign one of my books for the president. I think he'd like it.
That will be necessary.
Fine.
Good evening.
Henrietta.
Why, Mr. Legend, I've been riding all day and night.
Obviously doing a little climbing as well.
Oh, well, I just shimmied up that there drain pipe. Daddy always did call me Monkey when I was growing up because of my ability to climb up almost anything. Well, well, well. Is this your very own room where you, do all of the writing?
Abigail, what are you doing here?
Oh, right, those two men.
From the government.
Oh, no, they're not from the government. They're from my father.
Excuse me?
Well, they came to find out how much you know. I'm afraid they are trying to decide whether or not they should kill you. You see, Daddy wasn't exactly happy when I told him that I'd asked Nicodemus Legend for help.
Abigail, maybe we shouldn't tell Daddy so much. What do you think?
All right.
Fine. The sheriff. Let's get to the sheriff.
Found someone else to help you release all that tension, have you?
No, I'm still quite tense. Very tense.
Release tension.
Yes. Henrietta is a master of the yaku, an ancient form of oriental massage used to relieve tension by manipulating nerve endings in the feet.
Mr. Legend.
Daddy. Don't you let them hurt him.
It's a simple request, sir.
He's not armed.
My name is Ethan Catledge Steele. We have a lot to talk about.
One whiskey? And your usual, Mr. Legend.
Bless you, Grady.
I envy your restraint. At times like these, I've come to depend on the comfort of Kentucky bourbon.
An understandable crutch, sir, considering what you've been through.
Look at me. A man who has chased halfway across the country after his little girl. A daughter who believes that her father is capable of murder. Of a president, no less.
Well, she's worried about you.
I love her very much, but she has spells. Anyone in Nolan County can tell you. Mr. Legend, I understand why you had to inform the federal authorities, and I have nothing to hide. I simply don't want her to face a public humiliation. She said you might be writing something about this?
No. She misunderstood.
That's not unusual. It is time to put an end to this sad episode of American history. I only wish there were more like us, instead of those who would prolong it with the brutality and vengeance they like to call Reconstruction. I'm sorry for the distress my family and I might have caused you. If you ever come out our way again, I hope you'll let us make it up to you.
To be honest, sir, I hadn't really considered going back anytime soon.
Well, if you change your mind, I will personally see to it that you get a much different kind of reception.
It's getting chilly out, Grady. Another spot of chamomile might make the journey home a bit more comfortable.
It takes an understanding woman to understand the call of duty.
Oh, it must be very difficult to be a hero.
Oh, yes. You have no idea. One never knows when one's next adventure might begin. However, with luck, our next adventure will begin in room 5 at the Silver King.
Ernest Pratt, alias Nicodemus Legend.
Sorry, I have an adventure to attend to.
I have Potter, United States Secret Service. President Grant wants to see you. Amazing. We're a day ahead of schedule. I'm afraid my lack of experience in flight disagrees with my stomach.
Ramos, you might want to steer around that farm village there.
Coming about, heading 165.
Does the War Department know of your work with balloon propulsion, Professor?
The War Department sees no future in air power, and frankly, I see no future in the War Department.
I have some very important friends in Washington, Professor. Friends who could play an important role in your future. For a proper consideration, I might be able to get them very interested in your work.
That would be an improper consideration, wouldn't it?
I'm merely suggesting that I might serve as his liaison in Washington.
And work for the government at the same time. I'm missing something.
Forgive the confusion of a foreign national, but I simply don't understand why a citizen of these United States would want to pay a fee to get the attention of his government.
Well, there are just so many citizens, aren't there? One must set priorities. You can't listen to every idiot in the country.
No, just wealthy idiots, Janos.
But it would seem to me that defensive capability would be a top priority. Why, consider, if you will, that the entire military concept of taking the high ground becomes moot with air power. Why, let the enemy take the high ground. Right? You simply go higher. Then you drop your projectile direct. You know, Mr. Potter, you make my point quite well for me. Had that cow been the enemy...
I'm sorry.
No! It's a great shot.
Uh-oh. They're going after your brother Orville again.
Oh, the vultures.
And you had enough?
I need more than enough. Come.
I brought Ernest Pratt to see you, Mr. President. The writer who sent you the wire?
Oh, Oh, yes, yes, of course. What was his moniker again? Wild Buffalo or something?
Legend. He writes under the name Nicodemus Legend.
Now, you should know some of his books before he comes in. Writers are particularly susceptible to flattery.
Potter?
I believe his latest book was called When Legend Came Marching Home.
Well, all right. All right, send him in.
You know, I cannot believe that Catledge Steele would have anything to do with a plot such
Of course he would. Of course he would. He would kill me in the blink of an eye just to steal you away from me, my dear.
Got soup in your tie again.
No, where?
Ulysses, if you would sit up straight when you eat, this would not happen.
Mr. Pratt, so good to meet you at last.
Or should I call you Nicodemus Legend?
Mrs. Grant, it would be an honor to hear you call me Ernest.
We are such admirers of your books, Ernest. I particularly liked When Legend Comes Marching Home. What was your favorite again, Ulysses?
Oh, well, the same one.
I'd be happy to sign your book, sir.
I don't think that would be necessary.
Fine.
The president gave away his copy to a crippled youngster in Sioux City. Changed the boy's life. Well, I leave you gentlemen to your serious discussions.
Don't drink. Nice lady. Really.
Are you a drinking man, Mr. Pratt?
Well, sir, Nicodemus Legend isn't a drinker. However, Ernest Pratt has been known to dabble in the spirits now and again.
Good, because I don't trust a man who doesn't drink, and I need to trust you.
On that score, I'm the most trustworthy man alive.
Please, please. Tell me, did you actually see Steele himself?
Colonel Steele? Yes, sir, I did. He seemed a decent fellow. I'd venture to say you have nothing to worry about.
Catledge Steele may be the most dangerous man in America. I've known him since we were at West Point together before the war. As younger men, we were even friendly rivals. We both courted my dear Julia. It's while we were in St. Louis at training camp. As the fates would have it, Mr. Pratt, I won her hand.
He told me none of this, sir.
I'm not surprised. You know, sometimes I think that maybe he's held a personal grudge against me all these years. As an adversary in the war, I can't tell you the problems that he caused me at Vicksburg.
It is our information that Colonel Steele is currently inciting the citizens of Texas to rebellion and vandalizing federal installations.
Yes, and now his own daughter has told us that he is planning the ultimate revenge against me.
He must be stopped, Mr. Pratt.
And you are the man to do it.
Excuse me?
Well, no one else in my service can get as close to him as you can. And clearly you have his daughter's confidence. Mr. Pratt, I want you to go to Texas. And I want you to get solid evidence of this conspiracy.
Mr. President, with all due respect, I think you're confusing me with the hero about whom I write. You see, I'm not Nicodemus Legend. I'm no hero. I'm just a writer. I have no particular talent for this sort of intrigue, I swear.
I see. Well, no matter. Thanks at least for coming. I do appreciate the wire. Mrs. Grant and I wish you a good journey home. Potter, see Mr. Pratt out.
Mr. Pratt, I really think you should reconsider.
Nope. I've got a balloon to catch, thank you.
I assume you're aware of what happened to those who participated in the Lincoln assassination conspiracy.
They were hanged, weren't they?
And now you've been seen consorting with a man who's a known threat to the president.
Consorting? I had tea, he had whiskey. That's consorting?
And if we find evidence of a conspiracy, I assure you, all suspects will be rounded up and questioned, and I will decide whom to prosecute. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Pratt? You're either with us or against us.
Unless the winds have betrayed us, we should be approaching the Steele homestead.
Optics. Ah, yes, there's definitely a compound down there. Would you care to see? Wow. The Bartok thermal emissions detector. You predicted it yourself in your last book.
I did?
Blood on the moonlit prairie.
But that was based on science that doesn't exist.
Oh, but it exists now. It was simply a matter of finding detectors that were sensitive to thermal emanations.
Thermal emanations?
The glow you see in there are human beings, or perhaps animals.
Yeah. Well, there's an awful lot emanating down there.
Yes, it does seem to be well guarded for an ex-colonel's retirement home.
Maybe he's not so retired, eh? I can sort of make out a figure on the second floor of the house. You know, if there's some way of magnifying the image, it would really help.
Oh, please, allow me.
Of course. Yes, it's definitely a woman. Probably Abigail.
Get the harpoon ready.
Well, she seems to be... Yes, she's definitely getting undressed. Gentlemen, we're just in time.
Oh, incorrigible.
Thank you.
Come on, quick, quick. There's a storm coming.
If you need assistance, flip this switch.
What is it?
It produces infrared radiation. We'll be able to see it through the night scope.
Fire when ready.
And Ramos. No peeking.
Why, Mr. Legend.
Sorry. I guess my sense of timing isn't quite as good as yours.
Oh. Well, you embarrass me, sir. At least, I think you do. Mama did always explain to me that a girl should faint in a situation like this, but, I must confess that I feel quite fine.
Are you all right, Abigail? I thought I heard something fall.
Daddy! Daddy, I dropped my bed.
Dropped your bed?
I was just moving some furniture around here and there, redecorating.
Well, you hadn't ought to be doing that heavy kind of lifting. Next time, let me send some of the boys up to help out.
Yes, sir.
Abigail, is he still going after the president?
Yes, he most certainly is. I overheard him talking about a meeting that they're planning in the bunkhouse tonight, and he told me that he's leaving on a business trip for El Paso later.
The president's going to be in El Paso tomorrow. I have to get in that bunkhouse.
Oh, Mr. Legend, they have an awful lot of guns.
Okay, I don't have to get in the bunkhouse. But I do need Bartok.
There it is.
All right, let me down.
Abigail, I'd like you to meet my technical associate, Janos Bartok.
Janos Christoph Bartok.
late at the University of Budapest and the Western Union. I feel as if I almost know you. How's your mother?
Not now.
Oh, forgive me.
There's a meeting in the bunkhouse. We've got to hear it.
Oh, yes. Mademoiselle, au revoir. In 5 minutes.
What a gentleman.
Isn't he, though?
Right this way, gentlemen. We'll join the others in the bunkhouse. All right, gentlemen, let's go inside and review the details of my plan. Raleigh, Judson, keep a sharp lookout. Yes, sir.
There he is.
I've aimed the amplifier and the receiver at opposite corners. Now, I want you to take the wires and attach them to the electrodes.
What is it exactly you're trying to do?
Well, you see, the wall of the bunkhouse is an amplifier of sound waves. Not a very good one, mind you. But if we could collect the sound with the Bartok constant frequency receiver, we will, with any art, be able to hear what's going on. Hey! Now what? Put on your cups. The ear cups. Can you hear? Can you hear? You know, the only thing to worry about on a night like this is that the electricity from the storm could... Pardon me, Ernest. Ernest. What?
Well, Mr. Legend, I see you've decided to accept my invitation after all.
Daddy, you cannot go through with this.
Abigail, I swear to you, I have no interest in killing anyone. Certainly not Ulysses S. Grant, who I once considered to be a friend.
Well, I don't understand.
I only want him to see with his own eyes what his government has done to the South.
And just how do you intend to make him see that, sir?
My men and I are going to take him on a little tour.
The abduction of the President of the United States is not a small matter, sir.
If they would hang me for this, it is a sacrifice any soldier would willingly make.
There are other necks to consider here, you know.
Grant has had 8 years to bring this country together. And what has he done? He has handed it over to the robber barons and the crooks and the scallywag politicians. I can forgive him for anything and everything that happened during the war. But I cannot forgive him for what he has done or hasn't done as president. Lynch, Reuben, stay with them. Tomorrow noon you can let them go. They won't be able to do us any harm by then.
Daddy, no, please do not go. I just know you will not come back. I feel it.
Whatever happens, you just remember, your daddy loves you, monkey.
Might as well make yourselves comfortable. You're gonna be here a while.
you're not. Abigail, you've read my books. You know the girl never goes to the final shootout.
Well, if my daddy sees me there, maybe there won't be a shootout.
Good rewrite. Let's go.
The train is less than 25 miles from El Paso.
That means that her father must be 13 kilometers down the track.
Well, how can we warn them?
Ernest?
This is the part where Nicodemus Legend performs some daredevil stunt and lands on the train. Am I right?
Can you give me a parallel position?
It's traveling too rapidly for us.
Oh, give me 10 years of research and you wouldn't be able to say that. All right, we'll use the Legend wings.
Oh, sure. When all else fails, just break out the old Legend wings and push them out of the balloon.
Oh, this is all so exciting.
You see another satisfied customer. Open! Oh! Yes!
Arranged for additional security with the governor, and he's placing troops.
Mr. President, you've got to stop this train.
How did you?
Don't ask. Mr. Pratt. Colonel Steele plans to abduct you before you reach El Paso.
Abduct me? For ransom? I don't think anyone in Washington will pay.
I don't think he plans to hurt you, sir.
Mr. President, this is a matter of the utmost national security. I intend to tell my men to shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill? Catledge Steele once polished my boots for me before an inspection because I was suffering from a hangover.
Ulysses, what on earth is going on? Mr. Pratt.
It's Ernest.
It appears, my dear, that Catledge intends to abduct me, and Potter here wants to kill him.
Kill Cat? Well, how could you, for a moment, even consider such...
Mrs. Grant, with all due respect, there's no room for compromise where the president's safety is concerned.
May I offer an alternative?
No.
I insist. Yep. Come on, Potter. Let's have it. Give me. Yep. Thank you. I'm sorry about this. This is very unlike me, but I must insist. So, if you will all step outside and prepare for transport to the balloon. Come on.
What an honor, sir. Janos Christoph Bartok. May I offer my congratulations?
The war was over a very long time ago.
Oh, well, I don't care about the war, sir. You are about to become the first president to fly.
Mr. President, the train, it's moving again.
Ramos, keep us a discreet distance behind. We don't want Colonel Steele to know that we're coming. All right, we're going around now. Hold on.
Good morning, Mr. President. I'm afraid you're going to miss your speaking engagement in El Paso.
Hello, Daddy.
Abigail.
You're a mite late for the party, Colonel.
What are you doing here?
We are trying to stop you from making a horrible mistake.
What's next?
You wanted to see the president?
Everything's all right.
All right, let's descend.
Hello, Catledge.
Julia, your loveliness hasn't faded with the years.
Sir, you will remove your lips from my wife's hand.
I believe the lady offered her hand.
The lady would never offer her hand to a man without honor.
And yet she offered a hand in marriage to you, did she not?
Damn you, Steele. I will gladly settle this once and for all, here and now, at 40 paces with you.
I would prefer sabers.
Excuse me. We did not bring you two fine gentlemen together to refight the Civil War, thank you.
Well, Mr. Pratt is right.
Who's Pratt?
That's me. Most of the time.
Just look at the two of you.
Acting like a couple of overgrown, foolish schoolboys.
Well, thanks to the intervention of these gentlemen, a terrible mistake has been averted. One that would haunt you both for the rest of your lives. Now, isn't it time to find a better way to settle your problems?
Mr. President, Colonel Steele has invited you to tour this region. Perhaps your good Mr. Potter could rearrange your schedule to accommodate that invitation. What do you think?
Well,
Potter, see to it.
Mr. President, just do as she says, Potter.
On your way, son. On your way.
I learned a long time ago, Catledge, to take my wife's point of view very seriously.
That is one thing we could always agree on.
Well, maybe if we can let the country see two old adversaries come together and confront these issues, then maybe we can inspire some forgiveness in others as well.
You cannot know how much that would please me, Mr. President.
Well, Mr. Pratt, you told me not long ago that you had no talent for intrigue. I believe that you were incorrect. We could use a man like you in Washington.
There might be something there, Ernest. Mr. Legend goes to Washington.
No, I don't think so. I'll leave Washington to the professionals, like your good man Potter on yon horizon. Hello?
Yes, well, that'll be the ruin of Washington. Too many professionals.
Kidnapping the president, brilliant. You see, Legend's voice is right there inside you.
The only voice I hear says, I want a drink.
No, it must be the other fellow, Pratt talking. Ignore him.
I can't. He's thirsty.